if you go to BR Paradox or whatever, there's a reason why this guy is taking all of Power GPU's business. So I think it was Delta asked this question, right? Delta CRNA. He said, Jufus, even though you recommend against EVGA products because of all the problems with them and the fucking explosions in people's houses for New World, right? Why fucking buy this thing in the first place then? Why are you fucking getting that for your customer, and why did you buy one, all that shit? Because it doesn't matter. This is fucking dude, I know that's not really a good answer, but okay, let me elaborate. It doesn't fucking matter. They're okay. You know what the problem? Okay, hold on, let me take a step back here. Do you know what the problem is with my type of content in general? Is because I blur the lines. I blur the lines of XOC and gamer. Like the line is and hardware enthusiast, right? The line is so blurred that things that matter to me don't matter to 99% of my audience and the internet. Such as, like the other day, I had a YouTube comment just this morning. He was like, do you prefer Z490 Apex or Z590 Apex? Doesn't matter. And then the other guy was like, why did you get Z590 Unify ITX versus regular Unify? Doesn't matter. They would perform all four of these boards would perform the exact same for the most part. And it's like even though you don't like KINGPINs and EVGA cards because of the load balance problem and all that shit, because it doesn't matter. They're all the same bin. They're all the same core clock. They all have the same kind of power limit. Like, so if I was what game was I was playing? Oh yeah, not X Defiant. I was playing some fucking game yesterday. Oh, Death Stranding. And I look at the power draw of the card, and it's like 350 watts and 1440p. So not enough power draw to hit the load balance problem, right? So load balance problem happens at 450 watts. 450 watts only happens in Time Spy and benchmarks. So for gamers, it doesn't matter. A Kingpin looks fucking cool. So, like, it's like, oh, Jufus, I get questions like 10900K versus 10900KF. Doesn't matter. 10850K versus 10900. Doesn't matter. Like, so things that matter to, okay, you know how you can, and that's the problem. I'm trying to make my content more noob friendly. So if this is the scale of like XOC pleb, if I'm like over here, but the people that watch my content are over here. So if I'm like, oh yeah, you can't really see that. If I'm like, oh yeah, dude, the Z590i Unify can get like 200 megahertz. So like, if this is the Apex, okay, and it gets like 4400, and the Unify gets 4600 RAM. It's the same FPS, dude. This is the same to this person, not the same to this person. That's why I recommend all that. It doesn't fucking matter, dude. Do you know what I mean? Like, so like the customer build. So actually, okay. So when I was doing, and let me elaborate that on a little bit. When I was so the customer messaged me. He saw the stream, right? He's like, oh man, is 2100 megahertz on the core okay? Because it's not the best bin of this Kingpin, right? He's like, is that okay? What's the FPS that I would lose? He's like, will I lose like 5 FPS versus like a 2150 megahertz bin, which is a quite good bin, right? I'm like, you're gonna lose 0 FPS. He's like, oh, are you sure? I'm like, 0. I'm like, you can go down all the way to 2000 megahertz and you'll lose 0 FPS in Warzone. Because it's like the only scenario where the bin of a 3090 actually matters is in 4K gaming. 1440p 1080p in Warzone doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter. So even if you get a terrible bin of 3090, don't worry about it. I've always said that in the Discord and stuff. People are like, oh dude, oh my god. Oh my god, the fucking stupidity is out of bounds, dude. Okay. Go to my comment section. Dude. Go to any comment section on any of my videos where the 10900K beats 5950X. Go to any of those comment sections, okay? And it's the answer is always because your 10900K is at 5.4 gigahertz. Then in the last video, I purposely said it was at 5.3. And then people were like, it's because it's at 5.3. Then the next one, I have to do 5.2. Like, where does it stop? Do you know what I mean? So like, I'm like, it's like, do you really think that if you got the worst bin of 10900K on the planet and you can do 5.2, let's say 5.1, can you not do math? Do you think that 4% clock speed is going to change that result in any meaningful way? Like, is a fucking 4% clock speed difference make up a 30% FPS difference? Like, where the fuck is the logic here, dude? That's okay. That's how fucking dumb the internet is, okay? Delta CRNA, this is a long-winded answer to your question, okay? That's how fucking dumb the internet is, okay? They literally think 100 megahertz difference is the reason why the 10900K wins by 30% in downtown. It's like, oh, it's that 100 megahertz. That has to be it. So it doesn't matter, dude. So Kingpins, 3090s, 10900K bins, fucking motherboard selection. None of this matters, dude. To anything that so none of it fucking matters. None of it. You can buy any combo with any of these fucking things. It doesn't matter, dude, to the average gamer. That's why it's like, so when I was discussing with the client, I'm like, what graphics card do you want to put in this thing? And it's a premium build. I'm like, I recommend the STRIX. But he's like, should we get a Hall of Fame or a Kingpin? I'm like, there's no guarantee it'll be a better bin. Zero guarantee, dude. And then I could get a Kingpin. I can't get a Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame is $7,000 to get to Canada, right? I'm like, I can get you a Kingpin. And I'm like, they do look fucking cool. Like, it looks really, like, you saw the video, I'm assuming. It looks fucking cool, dude. A Kingpin looks sick. The hydro copper, right? With the OLED and all that shit. Doesn't perform as good as the Strix. But it doesn't matter. It looks cool. When you're doing a customer build, aesthetics is just as important as performance. If you go to Joe Woe's PC, or if you go to BR Paradox or whatever, there's a reason why this guy is taking all of Power GPU's business. There's a reason. Hang on, Twitter. He just makes the PCs look, you know, in the words of the greatest fucking tech tuber ever, Tech Yes City. In the greatest words of Tech Yes City, my man Brian over in the land down under, okay? RGB sells PCs. This is his fucking line. So BR Paradox literally took this and ran with that shit, dude. Ran with that shit. Performance doesn't sell PCs. RGB... Just choked on that. Performance doesn't sell RGBs. I mean, isn't that fucked up? It's like RGB equals PC. Performance does not sell PCs. RGB does, which we just saw with Joe Woe's PC, dude. We literally just saw that shit. Hang on, BR Paradox Twitter. What? Oh, weird. Oh, fuck. Oh, I can't search his media. Look, this looks cool. This actually doesn't have any RGB on it. I dig this PC way more than anything else Paradox has done. This is fucking cool build, dude. I love this kind of weird shit. That's awesome. Doesn't that look like a fucking transformer? I love this shit, dude. Every other fucking PC is just a Lian Li clone. Clone after fucking clone after Lian Li clone. RGB, the same fucking NZXT LCD CPU cooler. It's the same shit over and over and over and over. People just want that shit. People just want the art. Look at this shit. That's just nothing to do with performance, dude. Nothing. RGB. That's fucking it. That shit sells PCs, dude. This shit sells PCs. We just from looking at this, you can see that it's Corsair RAM. It's gonna perform like dog shit. Has RGB though. Corsair has the best RGB RAM you can get. They have the shittiest memory that you can get, the best RGB that you can get. Like I don't fucking need to give my clients performance. Give them the RGB. And this is not me in any way shitting on his products. He's giving the customer exactly what they want. That's what Coca-Cola does. Cigarettes, cancer. Like, if you're a cigarette company, it's not your job to tell the person buying cigarettes that they're killing themselves with cancer and tar in their lungs. They're gonna buy it. It's the same kind of argument with like drugs and halfway houses and stuff. If you don't have the halfway house for the drug addict to inject themselves safely, they're just gonna do it somewhere else. If you don't give the customer this level of RGB, they're just gonna get it somewhere else. The performance fucking means nothing. The RGB does. Do you know what I'm saying? Doesn't fucking matter. So, again, back to the long-winded answer of Delta CRNAs. Rems, my man, hang on. Back to the long-winded answer of Delta CRNA's question. Why did we pick a Kingpin for this build? Jesus Christ, that guy was fucking jacked. What the hell? Why did we pick a Kingpin for this build? Because look how fucking cool that looks. That's why. Look how fucking sick that looks, dude. That's why. There's no other reason why we fucking got a Kingpin. It looks fucking cool, dude. With the copper theme, the copper RAM block, copper CPU block, the Kingpin is copper. It looks fucking cool, dude. The performance means absolutely nothing. When you're building a PC for a customer, I mean, when it comes to me building it, I'm gonna focus on performance, but it has to look good. The customer has to look at his PC every day that he plays on. He has to wake up, go down to his PC, and it's like, that looks fucking sick. Like, you have to want to share that shit on social media. It's like, that looks fucking sick, dude. That's what RGB does. That's what this shit does, dude. Not the fucking hardware Reddit or the overclocking Reddit where all these guys have soft tubes and Mora radiators sticking outside of their houses and shit. No one fucking cares, dude. No one's gonna buy that shit. No one cares about your fucking Mora, dude. You know what I mean? People want this shit. This is the shit people want. And he's just supplying the market with exactly what they want, dude. That's it. Anyway, there's your answer, Delta CRNA. That's fucking cool, Squirtle. See? I'm like, even me, I'm like, oh, it's fucking cool. It's fucking sick. You know, I want an LCD on my goddamn CPU cooler. Do you know what I mean? I want that shit. But yeah, it doesn't matter, dude. It doesn't matter. Performance means absolutely fucking nothing, dude. I want to build a PC and never see it again. Yeah, oh yeah. But if you're building your own PC, that, dude, if you want to see my PC, I don't fucking care. Hang on. Dude, this is my fucking monstrosity. I have a pump over here. I have a pump over here. I have it like jerry-rigged into my fucking GPU. I got soft lines going. I don't fucking care, dude. Whatever the hell gets me the most FPS, dude. And then this is the other one. Like, look at this. Look at this, dude. It's like, they perform the same though. Right? The FPS is the same. Which one would you rather have as a customer? Right? Obviously, dude. That's why it doesn't matter. Moral of the story. Moral of their story. It doesn't matter. Why'd you get a Kingpin? Because it doesn't fucking matter. Why? And also the you can buy what you can get, right? So if you get a notification from EVGA for a 3080 and you've been waiting for 6 months, you're like, I don't even if this graphics card has a shit ton of problems, I'm still fucking buying that shit because it's all I can get. Do you know what I mean? That's the answer to that's a long-winded answer to that question. Okay.